Assalamu alaikum dear students, I hope everybody is fine. I am Dr. Alives and you are watching YouTube channel ALEVELCAMS. In this lecture we will discuss the function and the language of the function. So what is function? In a roughly speaking we can say that function is a rule, function or mapping is a rule that associates two sets of items or objects. Means let's say there is one set, there another set, f be the mapping or a function, it associates the set A and set B. But in mathematics we can define a function properly. Function is a rule in which each image has a unique pre-image, or for each y, let's say this is y set, this is x set. For each y there exists a unique x. So we call the set A or set X as the domain and set Y as the range. We also call it pre-image and call this one image. So for each Y there must be unique X. We cannot say that let's say there are two X, x1 and x2, and both map on a same y. This is not the defining of function. He said that for each y there is unique x. This means we ignore x2. Now we discuss different type of function. For the function f from the set x to y, there are several types. Let's say one function is of type many function. In this function, this is f, this is x, this is y. The many map on the many. Let's say in a real life we can say that people visited many countries in last decade. Or if we see it the mathematically, let's say we have a set of equations x square 4x plus 3, x square minus x, and another equation may be x square minus 3x plus 2. And we have number 0, 1, 2, 3. So it has factor x minus 3 and 1. It has x and we can write it as, so you can see that there are different roots of the first equation, 3 and 1. 3 and 1. This one is 0 and 1 and 2 and 1. So you can see that many map on the many, not only on the one. And if we illustrate it geometrically to make your illusion clear, we can have a coordinate plane in which you can see many on the many. So consider a circle in which let's say this is x1, this is x2. So x2 map on here and there. Similarly x1 map on here and there. So many element map on the many. This is the geometrical illustration, it is algebraic illustration, it's a real life application, and it is for the understanding. Now we see many one function. Let's say there is a function f from set x to y in which many element map on a single element, means this one map on single element. If we define it mathematically, let's say we can take a function 0 and 1 when x belonging to the rational and when x belonging to the irrational number. So you can see that there are many rational number, but they map only on the one element, which is 0, and 1 for the irrational number. The real life application of many one function can be people doing a same business is an example of many one function. If we demonstrate it geometrically, you can see many one. So let's say we have a graph, this one, and this is x1, this is x2. So the many x-axis, the many values of the x map on a same y. So this is an example of many one. For one many graph, for one many function, let's say the function f, here is a point, map on a subset of y. Let's say this is y, this is x, this is subset of y. So one point map on the several y. So if we take a function, we can write it as ax square bx plus c is 0. If you solve it, you will get minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2. So you can see 1x is map on the two elements. And if this is the real life application, you can say that in a bag, one may have several things. And if we demonstrate it geometrically, you can see, let's say we have a graph, this one, and the lower portion is symmetrical of the above. Then for 1x, you have two possible values of y. This is x1, y1 and y2. Now we define the 1 function. For the function f from x to y, each element map on every single element map on the single element. So the equation, the function can be defined as ax plus b. Is graphical illustration like you can consider a line, a straight line. Then for each x you have each unique y. And its real life application can be seen. Every person has by birth a unique passport. So this is an example of 1 function.